colleagues, we are really happy that you just joined for us. It is your first day of your education over here. We have students from some groups of 5 courses of medical faculty, and really we are happy to join for us. Few days before you will be you will educate. Take your seat, please. Okay. Okay. You will have your class in oncology within the few next day based on the program. So once again, welcome, and we will take care of about your knowledge, about your safety, about everything what will be here during your education. So I'm happy to introduce our staff, our team of physicians, your teachers, all of them are over here. We have such a rule that at the first day of our education we will represent each other, and you will shortly represent yourself. I believe it will be really important. So first, as I started, Professor Igor Bondarenko, the head of the Chair of Oncology and Medical Radiology, Dnipropetrovsk Medical Academy, Doctor of Medical Science, Professor. And just now, I will be introduced, they will introduce themselves. Пожалуйста, Катерина.
Я рада приветствовать вас не только в деканате, но и на кафедре онкологии. Очень рада вас всех видеть. Хочу, чтобы вы провели здесь время очень полезно, с трудом. У вас будет масса возможностей поработать с пациентами и узнать много нового.
So Katerina is, you know, she works in the decanate like the dean of the faculty. That's why, of course, take care to communicate with you in any administrative questions as well in the questions concerning your education. Well, Виктор Завезен.
Завезен Виктор Федорович, доцент кафедры, ответственный за учебный процесс, поэтому все вопросы по учебной работе, пожалуйста, решаем со мной.
As I informed you a few minutes before, he is responsible for all educational process which we have over here. Please feel free to contact. Do not hesitate to contact with him in any times in all the questions. But I believe that your contacts will be really fruitful, because we will not discuss the question about missing of your class, and so we will discuss the question how to improve your knowledge and your education. Okay? Well, that's good.
Mohamed Ilhaj. Аспирант кафедры онкологии с большим стажем уже в аспирантуре.
Заслуженный аспирант кафедры, да?
Надеюсь, в этом году уже защита. Получится, состоится.
Конечно, получится. Это ты же знаешь, да? Конечно, будет. Да?
Приветствую вас, да, на кафедре.
Спасибо. Пожалуйста, так вот, да?
Артюшенко Людмила Тихоновна, лаборант кафедры. Кроме того, я консультант в диагностическом отделении, консультативно-диагностическом отделении 4-й больницы. Это высшей категории таракальный хирург.
She's really extremely experienced in oncothoracic and thoracic surgery, and she consults the patient with lung cancer, with chest wall diseases, and so on. That's why you know the lung cancer is the first and second malignancy worldwide, highly widespread disease. Людмила Тихоновна is one of those who work with this patient.
Калинин Евгений Владимирович, ассистент кафедры онкологии, кандидат наук.
Evgeny Vladimirovich is an oncologist and the surgeon with huge experience in the sphere of abdominal surgery. He works in our hospital within the last year, but he brought a lot of new surgical procedures, the surgical operation. He has great experience in different areas of surgery, in oncology as well. That's why I believe you will find him really as very high qualified physician and teacher. Well,
Hojoj Mohammed, oncologist in DMSO, response 5th course and 6th course, and dentist in our department. Also, I hope this will be motivation, study, discussion. We have all the development, we work with you, and hope that's the same as from you. Thank you. Welcome.
I believe it is a very good example, because Mohammed had graduated with red diploma from the medical university a few years ago, and after that he joined for us, and just now he for the first year works like the assistant of our cathedra. That's why we wish you good luck and have success. and you will join to him also, тоже подсоединишься к нему, это очень важно, Мухаммед, да, вот, значит, so he will one of the main contact person who will work with you, okay? Anna?
Anna Prokhach, PhD candidate, will help you to work with patients, and maybe we will meet during your classes.
Okay, and she also, as you heard from Mohammed performed his scientific research work. Evgeny Vladimirovich Kalinin just now complete his doctoral dissertation degree, work, and we hope that in nearest future his work, Evgeny work, and as well as Anna, they just finished their scientific research work, and we wish you good luck in that. Okay.
Hello everybody. Let introduce myself. I'm Sekretar Alexander, Doctor of Science. I'm working in Oncology department, and I hope we meet with you on a lecture concerning all things about lung cancer and metastatic tumors in the future.
Well, thank you so much for the introduction. Alexander is MD, PhD, and Doctor of Medical Science. So his scientific research work for degree of Doctor of Medical Science was devoted for the lung cancer treatment, because he has huge experience of work with these patients. Because you just heard, he worked together with Lyudmila Tikhonovna in the Department of Lung Cancer and Oncothoracic Surgery at the second floor. That's why he is one of those who will be attracted for the educational process in this very important kind of tumors. Well, Serежа?
Я Сергей Степушкин, я заведующий урологическим отделением, буду преподавать вам онкологию.
And the same in English, please.
It's difficult.
I believe no. It's
So,
no.
yes, I am a head of department of oncology, but we have no oncology, but we have two departments of urology. Yes, it's the first one, it's the most recently. It may be some more in oncology. Yes, and I will help you with this pathology. Yes, oncology. It's a good. I think that we will meet you. Okay.
The pathology of urine system and the kidney cancer and these kinds of cancer are really important kind of oncological pathology. That's why Sergey is the head of this department. He is one of the leading specialists in this area, in this sphere, and he implemented to his daily practice the new principles of cancer treatment, as well as the new modes of treatment like laparoscopic surgery, as well as the new technologies of treatment, and with the direction to oncological surgery. I believe you will be interested in that. And finally, please.
Hello. Nashtalia Vitaly. I am your teacher. Gastric cancer, stomach esophageal cancer. I am oncosurgery and oncology.
Well, also my short comments. He is speaking shortly, but he read a lot of things in the English language. He'd like to read more than to speak. But however, when he's speaking in Russian, a lot of you are smiling because the manner of his education is really suitable and preferable for students. Vitaly is an oncologist with сколько лет стажа у тебя же в онкологии?
45.
As he was born oncologist. And, that's why he'll show, he will demonstrate you the deep knowledge, deep principles of oncological disease treatment, and I believe that it will be really very useful for you. Now, I just want maybe to ask you to introduce yourself. It will be really very important for us. We will ask our TV camera operator, please stay in the other position, please. And because I just want the students from all of you introduce yourself. May I just ask you, which countries are you from? Because if you are from the same country, please, I will ask you to stand up to tell us the name of your country and introduce yourself, your name, and please shortly. Okay, please start. We will do it. But if you want your parents, just short remind, if you want your parents heard you, please speak loudly because it is recorded and they will be here about that. Okay, please.
Hello everybody. My name is Akuma Bashir Didi. I'm from Nigeria.
You are welcome. We are welcome. We had the students from Nigeria last year and we were extremely enjoyed with them. Welcome.
My name is Ayman Nabi Father. I'm from Iraq. I'm a student of 5th course.
Okay. So.
Donetsk.
From Donetsk. Okay, okay. Wish you good luck. We hope that you will enjoy staying here and educate here. Well, thank you so much. Well, so which countries are more from Iraq? Nobody else? So please not only stand up and introduce yourself. Do you know that I'm from your country? You are aware about that. Okay, please.
Yeah,
okay.
My name is Hassanin Hadiawan. I'm a star of 18 subgroup and from Iran.
Thank you so much. Well, and you please.
My name is Daha Salam. I'm from Iran.
Welcome and join, please.
I'm Zedi Bakr Majid. I'm from Iraq. I'm studying in 5th course.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My name is Iman from the Iraq.
Feel free and know that you're citizens of your country were the prominent scientists in our cathedral. Few years before, Alan Bagi was I think we'll send the link to him also, and he will know that we do not forget him. Alan, hello. We are just now approaching to add that book about the lung cancer. Do you promise, Victor, that it will happen soon? Because Alan was he worked 2 years with us in scientific research work over here. He prepared this special book about the lung cancer. We together work. Alexander was one of the those who helped to work. Victor, I hope we will shortly finish this work. It will be very important. That's why you should know that your colleagues and your senior colleagues, he just now graduated in one of the Iraq's medical universities, and as I know that with great success. That's why feel free and work with us, please. Well, please continue. Who else?
My name is Abdullah Bayan. I'm the chief of group 16.
Yes.
I'm from Jordan.
From Jordan. That's good. Okay. And speak Arabic.
Yes.
And we have a lot of people who speak Arabic. It's me the first now, Marhaba. Feel free to contact with us in any languages. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. The same thing for me. Hello, parents. I'm Taysir. Enjoying my time here with the specialist doctors. So, big hi for all my parents. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Jordanian from Middle East, the Holy Land.
It's really so. Thank you so much for your introduction. Okay. Who else? Yeah, please. Yeah.
My name is Abraham Muhammad. I came from Israel, and I'm studying already 5th course.
Yes.
And I'm glad to meet all these departments. And I'm very interested in that, and I love it so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wish you good luck and success, please.
My name is Deep Bashir from Israel also.
From Israel.
Great group over here. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for your.
Bashir Mohammed also from Israel.
My brother.
Your brother?
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay.
Also from Israel.
That's very good.
Rabbi Muhammad from Israel.
From Israel. Yes. Okay, so the great groups, I believe, dear colleagues, that we somebody else?
Yes.
And you? Yeah, please.
My name is Saleh Muhammad. I'm from Kurdistan.
That's very good. Okay. And
my name is Patrick Abu. I'm from Ghana. I'm 5th course and I'm looking forward to study. I like the reception, I like everything, and I believe you're going to study very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Did you forget anybody? No. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your introduction. Thank you so much for all your teachers, and I believe it is really good rule when we introduce yourself. And so we will just make small voting, as I said. So all this information is just now recorded, and we really may publish via the YouTube channel on our website. So it's, as I said, it's our first experience of such communication and introduction of the cathedra site, and as well as our students. But I believe that you will support it. So if you believe and you consider that it is permitted, it will be okay for you if we will put this video to YouTube and give you the link to inform your parents, your friends, everyone. Please, let's vote by handing your hands from your side. So, is it okay for you?
Yes.
So, okay.
I
So.
add in our group in Viber. We have a group in Viber.
I asked, they just didn't vote because they had done it before. So all the teachers also agree. So we will prepare that and we'll give you the link where this information in few nearest day will be. Masha, please take care to contact with our the video service. We have a special team who produce that, and you will see it very shortly. We will inform you. So, okay. Thank you once again so much. And video camera operator, could you please take and Masha?
Hello. I'm intern второго курса, Masha Igor.
You are welcome, Masha. I hope that your video will be perfect. Okay, dear colleagues. So once again, maybe. What I want you to do here during this day of education. So first of all, I'd like you will follow the ideas which we really believe. We believe that oncology is one of the most modern, modern and necessary medical specialties. Because, as you know, that it is the second reason of death worldwide after the cardiovascular disease, and it is the area of oncology with most quick high development. It is really so. That's why, as I told you a few minutes before, we are involved into many different kind of international cooperation and international scientific research projects with the idea to treat better our patient, with the idea to promote the students, to ensure the chance for the students to meet with our patient, and to present you opportunity to be involved into the most modern kind of scientific research and the most modern technologies of treatment. It is really very important for us. I believe that you will join for us in this activity. Of course, we will. Some mistakes may happen. Some maybe discrepancies. It is when we really work, it may really happen. But I want, and it's our requirement for you. Please be active. Be industrious, try to really work hardly and to sleep after your educational, after your education. Over here, when you come in here, you should really work and we will try to represent you the opportunity. As I said, we will not force for you, maybe forcing you to educate, because it's like our agreement, gentleman's agreement. You came here to receive education. We will do our best to ensure this condition for you. That's why the principles of our education. You will have open lectures of all our physicians and of our teachers. They will work you face by face in the mode of lectures. As I informed you, we have a lot of presentation. Where is Mahdi? Why Mahdi is absent? Could you invite him? Because yes, he is one of the member of our team. So we had a lot of video presentation. You will have a chance, possibility to work with them. So we have the modern needs of technical control of your education. I will just once ask Victor. Виктор Федорович, работает наша система электронного голосования через телефоны? Она работает? Смогут они поработать? So we just realized even the new technological condition, how to maybe to complete special questionnaires and answer for special questions for you. Let me introduce Maggie, could you please introduce yourself? I invited you because all of our team members are over here. You are one of them. You are the member of our team. Please, could you introduce yourself for our students?
I'm yes, I remember here. I'm studying here clinical coordinator, 4th year.
That's very good. Thank you. Join for us. And Maggie is one of the person who is responsible for collection the modern links for web resources and YouTube resources for the modern questions in clinical oncology. He, together with Mohammed, is responsible for this process, and they collect a great collection of links. And when you will follow these links, you will receive extra interesting materials, mainly in English. They even find the site where they are in any languages, in Arabic, in Chinese, in anyone. That's why please continue to do this job, this work. And our students, it is for the first time, I just invite you to join for this project. You will have time for self-education. We will present for you this opportunity. In this room, as well as in other rooms, we have TV, we have high-speed Wi-Fi access, and the possibility to open internet and to also to search the links for important materials in internet. Few years before, we gave such order for the students searching the website with internet information. But now the situation much improved. It changed really into the better condition, and now it is possible to see a lot of things visually. That's why you both will be responsible to explain the students my requirements, my demanded, and to present them opportunity to work over here. And at the final day of your class, and you will represent from every one group the links, the list of links which you recommend for us, for you, for students which will be learned later after you. We will really believe that it will be one way of your self-education and it will be useful. Okay? Okay, please perform this activity. Victor, shortly, the questions about control of knowledge via cell phone voting, it's available. Yes? So we implemented the new form of control of knowledges. So could you please raise your hands who have the cell phones with internet, with access to internet? Could you please raise your hand? So I believe I'm not stupid, maybe even smart, because when I told it 1 year ago, in some groups it was 40%, 50%. I said half year later it will be almost 100%, especially for foreign students and citizens. That's why if your cell phone is connected to internet, now the good news that 3G communication is absolutely available over here, and it is not a problem. We'll demonstrate you such approach that you will have access into special room in internet, into special program. You will see the list of questions, and you may vote by your cell phones. And you will receive the precise data about the correct answers, incorrect answers, and so on. Victor, это все работает, да? So it was our invention from last year. We'd like you test it. You'd like to improve it, because maybe some question discrepancies maybe could exist. We will free to accept all your recommendations if you will find something for improvement. Okay, so it will be worse. What else? Of course, it is other technical, and we have different technical propositions. But the main idea and the main things is your education together and the work with the patients. You are a former physician and you should work with the patient. And we will present you this opportunity for numerous contact with the patient. I just checked this question, Виктор Федорович. То есть вопрос, курация больных в отделении, он решен? По прошлому десятку, да? Мы получаем списки, да? Мы получаем списки. Маша, Maria is responsible. Да? Maria is responsible. Every day we receive the list of patients which we cure the next day. So Maria, she is responsible to prepare the list of patients in department and the room numbers. Is it right? Yes, the room numbers, and you will курировать, you will work with this patient. I believe maybe every day, maybe not so often, but I want you use this opportunity for direct contact with the patient. What about operative room visit? Что в операционной? У нас будет день, когда они как бы, да, все это предусмотрено. So, oncology, it is therapeutical, it is surgical specialty, it is diagnostic, and all these things will be used in the process of your education. That's why from tomorrow, starting from tomorrow, you should be ready that we will separate you for some groups, and some of you, one after another, will have chance to visit operative rooms. That's why feel free, you should be ready like for operative room. Well, что я еще забыл сказать? По тесты мы сказали, лекции мы сказали, значит, что еще?
Start at 9 o'clock.
Start at 9 o'clock, да? Okay, Victor said you have. We'll start every day at 9 o'clock. Please make sure to wake up 10 minutes before, because you know the name of this street is, the name is Blyzhnia Str. Blyzhnia. Do you know what does it mean, Blyzhnia? Blyzhnia is nearest, very, very closely. But I know that many of you live in city center, maybe at the Nabережная. Over there is Дальняя улица, very closely, Дальняя, which is far, but it is closely. It is, you see, separately. You have some extra time to reach us. I wish you, please, take care about your safety and about your maybe really safety, nothing to say. So we are far separated from the city center. It requires some maybe some marsrutka, some cabs and some means of public transportation. That's why please take care about safety. Time is now good. The weather prognosis for the nearest 10 days is very positive. That's why I believe that everything will be okay with you. So I seems just had finished with this small introduction. Maybe few words and few first your impression, and I'd like maybe to hear your opinion as you started just now. Please feel free. We will be listening to you with the time, and your parents also. Anybody who would like to say a few words, please. Yes. Don't worry about it.
I don't have a word. Just really, I wish to be a good doctor like you to help a patient. So. Really, I miss your parents, yeah, and brothers, sisters, and big hi for my wife here, Ina. I love you. So, you know, today after what I hear about this success, you give me a hope to مشتاق maybe to dream. Yeah. So. Really in a way to take her to France, and I heard today that my doctor was in France, so...
So are you speaking French?
Not yet. No, I'm not speaking in French.
You can hardly say hi to
Okay, but really my sister is a surgical doctor. She is so professional, and my father have a PhD, he's a teacher, and the same thing for my mother. So there is the same thing, she is a teacher, so I'm from education's home. So I want to say that I love you. Thank you.
Thanks to the department, because we don't get to see this in every department. So this is like a motivation for us, like all the staffs coming together and coming to talk to us is really motivational, and I believe that our time here, the 8 days we're going to have here, is going to be wonderful with every one of you. And I don't know, I was not really interested in oncology, but due to the way I say this, it's like a family to me, like all the staffs, I think. So it's kind of like a motivation and inspiration for me to think about oncology.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. And as we have two ladies over here, you and you, may I ask you maybe for a few words, please? Of course. Yeah. No? 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 Okay. So, you'd like to help. Patrick, please, you'd like to help colleagues, yes?
Thank you for the opportunity. On behalf of myself and my colleagues, we want to thank the staff of this hospital. We want to thank the department for this warm welcome. We promise you, as you said, we shouldn't sleep. We will not sleep. we will work hard and we will make you proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, as the head of the group, yes, you said that you may I ask you for a few words, please? Yes, sure.
I'm proud that I study here in our Ukraine for the medical state academy, and I will be studying hard.
Thank you so much.
And we will be a very good doctor.
Thank you so much. We wish for you and for all of your colleagues really to become good doctors and become really highly qualified physicians. So we believe that our specialty is the most necessary, the most noble, which require really the development of the personality. That's why, you know, the Steve Jobs once told the words, you should work not 24 hours, but, could you continue what he said? You should work not 24 hours, but your proposition, how he had finished.
Should work hard.
Should hard.
Should work hard 2 hours hardly.
He said, you should work not 24 hours, but to work with your hand. With your hand, you know, it is really necessary. That's why develop yourself, show the creativity, and we will really open to hear your proposition, because you are turning around the other students. We'd like you propose how to improve the education and how to improve. Let's work together in one team. That's why we all join together, because we believe we are one team. I invite you for teamwork and for success. Thank you so much. And finally, the last words. I believe that we will have few days later when we will finish. You will have the opportunity once again meet all together, and you will have much more. Tell me good things. Maybe feel free if to say not good things if we deserve it. Please follow the real honest situation, and we will be happy if you will honestly reflect everything. But we will try to ensure your satisfaction during this time. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.